Skol, Vikings Nation. What's good, purple and gold faithful? We're diving headfirst into the Minnesota Vikings' electrifying 20-10 preseason win over the Houston Texans on Saturday. And let me tell you, this game had us on the edge of our seats. From McCarthy's epic return to some clutch plays that screamed Viking pride, we've got a lot to unpack. Are you ready to relive this purple dominance? This wasn't just any preseason game, it was a statement. Our boys in purple showed up in Minneapolis, ready to prove why the Vikings are a force to be reckoned with in 2025. Even without stars like Justin Jefferson, the team brought the heat, and we're here to break it all down with the passion only Vikings fans can deliver. So, grab your horns, crank up the Skol chant, and let's dive into the action. What was your favorite moment from this game? Drop it in the comments below, and let's get this Vikings party started. Setting the stage. Picture this, US Bank Stadium buzzing with energy, even for a preseason clash. The Texans rolled into town without their star QB CJ Stroud, leaning on backup Davis Mills to lead the charge. But the Vikings? We had our own storylines, and none bigger than McCarthy stepping back onto the field after missing his rookie year with a meniscus injury. Minnesota wasn't at full strength either. Justin Jefferson and other key starters sat this one out, giving our depth players a chance to shine. This game was all about testing the roster, seeing who's ready to carry the Vikings flag into the regular season. And let me tell you, some of these guys stepped up big time. What do you think this win says about our squad's depth? Are we building something special for 2025? Let's keep the vibes high and dive into the first quarter. First quarter fireworks. The game kicked off with a bang as our rookie place kicker, Will Reichard, showed he's got ice in his veins. He drilled a 48-yard field goal to put the Vikings up 3-0 early, setting the tone for Minnesota's relentless attack. That's the kind of confidence we love to see from the new guys. But the Texans weren't here to roll over. Davis Mills answered back, finding wideout Braxton Berrios for a slick 14-yard touchdown pass to take a 7-3 lead. The crowd at US Bank Stadium went quiet for a moment, but you could feel the Vikings gearing up for a response. How clutch was Reichard's opening kick? That's the kind of start that gets Vikings Nation hyped. Stick with us as we roll into the second quarter. Things are about to heat up. Second quarter surge. Early in the second, Reichard was back at it, splitting the uprights with a 38-yard field goal to cut Houston's lead to 7-6. This kid's leg is looking like a secret weapon for the Vikings. The defense was holding strong, keeping the Texans' offense in check and giving our boys a chance to take control. Then came the moment we'd all been waiting for. McCarthy handed the keys to Sam Howell, who led a jaw-dropping 94-yard drive. Howell capped it with a 1-yard QB sneak for a touchdown, flipping the score to 13-7 in Minnesota's favor. The stadium erupted. Skol vibes were in full effect. What did you think of that monster drive? Are we seeing the future of this Vikings offense? Let me know in the comments, and let's keep this energy going. Halftime hype. As the teams headed to the locker room, the Vikings led 13-7, and you could feel the momentum swinging our way. Houston's offense was struggling to find a rhythm, while our mix of young guns and veterans was clicking. This was the kind of half that makes you proud to bleed purple. McCarthy looked sharp in his return, even if it was brief, and Howell's touchdown run showed we've got options under center. The defense, meanwhile, was locking things down, making life tough for Houston's backups. It's preseason, but this felt like a preview of something big. What's got you most excited about this team at halftime? Are we Super Bowl bound already? Drop your thoughts below, and let's talk about the third quarter. Third quarter push. The second half kicked off with Houston fighting back. Texans kicker Ka'imi Fairbairn nailed a 43-yard field goal to trim our lead to 13-10. It was a wake-up call for the Vikings. Preseason or not, you can't let up in this league. Minnesota's defense stepped up, though, holding Houston to that lone field goal while our offense looked to regroup. The Texans made another QB switch, bringing in rookie Graham Mertz, but our boys in purple were ready to pounce on any mistake. How big was that defensive stand? Who's your unsung hero so far? Let's keep the conversation going as we head into the final quarter. Fourth quarter drama. The fourth quarter brought some serious tension. With about 10 minutes left, Houston's rookie QB Graham Mertz threw an interception, and Vikings Nation let out a collective roar. That turnover was exactly what we needed to keep control of this game. Minnesota capitalized with another QB switch, bringing in Max Brosmer, who showed poise beyond his years. Brosmer connected with wideout Miles Price for a crisp 3-yard touchdown pass, pushing the Vikings' lead to 20-10. That score felt like a dagger. How clutch was that Brosmer-to-Price connection? Are we seeing future stars emerge? Hit the comments and let's talk about it. Locking it down. Houston's offense crumbled in the second half, with Mertz throwing 3 interceptions total. Our defense was relentless, sniffing out every play and making life miserable for the Texans. This is the kind of grit we love from our Vikings. The final score of 20-10 didn't tell the whole story. Our depth players showed they're ready to compete, and our coaching staff had this team dialed in. Preseason or not, this win felt like a statement for Minnesota. What's your take on our defensive dominance? Who stood out to you? Let's keep the Skull spirit alive in the comments. McCarthy's return. Let's talk about the biggest storyline, McCarthy's comeback. After missing his entire rookie season, seeing him back on the field was pure electricity. Even in limited action, he showed flashes of why we're so hyped about him as our QB of the future. His poise in the pocket and quick decision-making had Vikings fans dreaming of what's to come. Sure, he shared snaps with Howell and Brosmer, but every play he made was a reminder of his potential to lead this franchise. How pumped are you for McCarthy's return? Is he the key to our Super Bowl hopes? Drop your thoughts below. Vikings Nation. Will Reichard's rookie impact? Rookie kicker Will Reichard deserves a shout-out for his perfect day. 2 field goals, 48 and 38 yards. Gave us critical points and showed he's ready for the NFL stage. That's the kind of reliability we need in close games. Reichard's performance wasn't just about points. It was about confidence. Every kick was clean, and you could see the trust the coaching staff has in him already. This kid might be a game-changer for us. What do you think of Reichard's debut? Can he be our kicker for years to come? Let me know in the comments. Sam Howell's statement. Sam Howell didn't just fill in, he made a case for himself. That 94-yard drive he led in the second quarter was a thing of beauty, capped by his 1-yard touchdown run. Talk about stepping up when it matters. Howell's mobility and decision-making added a new dimension to our offense. With McCarthy easing back in, having a reliable backup like Howell gives Vikings fans a lot to feel good about. What's your take on Howell's performance? Is he a legit QB2 for us? Hit the comments and let's discuss. Max Brosmer's late heroics. Max Brosmer came in late and delivered. His 3-yard touchdown pass to Miles Price was a perfect example of staying cool under pressure. For a preseason game, that play had regular season intensity. Brosmer's ability to step into a high-stakes moment and execute shows the depth we're building at QB. It's early, but he's making a case for a roster spot, and that's exciting for Vikings Nation. How impressed were you with Brosmer? Is he a dark horse for this team? Share your thoughts below. Defensive dominance. Our defense deserves major props for this win. Forcing 3 interceptions from Houston's rookie QB Graham Mertz? That's the kind of relentless pressure we love to see from our Vikings. From the front 7 to the secondary, this unit was locked in, making big plays and shutting down Houston's offense in the second half. It's a great sign for what's to come in the regular season. Who's your defensive MVP from this game? Let's give some love to our purple wall in the comments. What this win means. This 20-10 victory isn't just a preseason W. It's a glimpse into the Vikings' potential for 2025. With young talent stepping up and veterans guiding the way, this team is building something special. Are we ready to make a playoff push? The depth we saw, from Reichard's kicking to Brosmer's clutch throw, shows we've got the pieces to compete. Even without our stars, we controlled this game, and that's a huge confidence boost heading into the season. What's your biggest takeaway from this win? Are we Super Bowl contenders? Drop your predictions below. Vikings Nation. Call to action. Skol. Vikings Nation. What a way to kick off the preseason. From McCarthy's return to our defense locking it down, this game had it all. If you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button and drop a comment with your favorite moment from the game. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss our Vikings updates. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's keep the Skol chant loud and proud. Who's ready for more purple dominance? We'll be back with more Minnesota Vikings news and breakdowns, so stay tuned. Let's go Vikings, Skol. See you in the comments.